Tatsu come at perfect time.
Friend of yours?
Definitely not friend.
Tatsu far more handsome than Tora.
I totally can't tell these Nopon apart.
Tora is eternal nemesis of Tatsu.
Ah, so yeah, rivals.
Tatsu meet Tora here in New LA. Sparks fly from eyes in first second. In that moment, Tatsu know he would one day battle Tora for supreme Nopon supremacy.
So, like, frenemies?
Eh?
Anyway, Tora has been looking for Tatsu. Tora have juicy and special bit of news to share.
Why would Tora share hush-hush secret with Tatsu?
To make Tatsu owe Tora favor, of course. So, Nopon Caravan recently moved into Noctilem.
And Tatsu not care about stupid Caravan.
Oh no? Even if Caravan is Dodonga Caravan?
What?
Oh, will you stop pacing around already?
Yes, ma'am.
So what's the big deal about this Dodonga Caravan?
Nopon are nomadic people, travel in caravans. Caravans are named after Nopon leader at time Caravan is formed.
So this is a caravan established by a Nopon named Dodonga?
Yes, Dodonga is great Hiropon who made even greater Caravan.
But what's any of that got to do with you, Tatsu?
Everything to do with Tatsu. Tatsu was born in Dodonga Caravan. Mamapon still lived there.
Your mother's there? Why haven't you gone to see her before this?
Caravan moves every few days, and Tatsu lose track of Dodonga Caravan after being captured. Tatsu could not go back for a visit even if Tatsu wanted to.
But now that you know where it is, are you going to go back?
Now Tatsu is pillar of Blade community. If Tatsu leave, entire city could come crashing down.
Or maybe no one would notice.
Yeah, mean Lindley is mean!
All right, you two. Let's go pay this caravan a visit together. It can be a goodwill tour of sorts.
Hey, yeah! I want to see where Tatsu comes from. I'm curious to see what a Nopon caravan is like. Do you live in trees like big fat squirrels?
Okay then, Tatsu is ready. Ready to confront demons of past. Ready to face uncertain future. Ready to visit Mamapon.
What a little drama queen.
Hello everyone, I'm Luxin. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles X. Last time we did Vandom's Affinity mission, A Day in the Life, and this time we're gonna do Tatsu's Affinity mission, The Ties That Bind, with the party I'm intending to use for Chapter 5, which includes the 3 characters required, as well as Alexa, just for balance sake, and to get her some more arts finally. But before I went and activated the Affinity mission, what I did was we'd filled up on Moranium at some point last episode, so I just deposited a third of it to each of the 3 arms manufacturers we have so far, so didn't level up anyone. I think Meredith's supply group is getting close to another level, and I might actually go shopping for equips at some point. Maybe before we start Chapter 5 or during Chapter 5. Who knows? At any rate, we got our first objective for the Ties That Bind, which is just to straight up head into Noxalum, so we're going to warp to the old Dragon Tail tree because that's right next to where we're going. Alright, so we're back in the part of Noxalum we've got down pretty well by now. Just other than that tree. We've got the woodpotamuses, but we're right here. We're at the Whale's Nostril base camp. This is all stuff we've been to. Now, the reason I didn't want to go in this cave before was because the Dodonga Caravan is here. It doesn't show up until you start the Affinity mission, but I wanted to try to stay away from the cave as much as possible beforehand, just because it was kind of suspicious that there was just this one empty room with nothing in it besides maybe one enemy. Actually, speaking of that, can we take the enemies in here now? Maybe. I might be able to grab some of the treasure in here. Let's see. I guess I was probably able to take the enemies in here from the beginning, I just didn't do it. Let's see. Mechanical 2. Nothing in here is going to be the segment. Okay. 2 mischievous Nephites. Okay, 4 mischievous Nephites. Maybe this could be difficult. I don't know. Oh, nice. Did not see the tyrant. I don't know how I would have missed hearing my favorite battle theme of all time until I guess I have the TV volume down really low. But I can just target the tail. I guess Nephites are supposed to be skunks. Alright, Alexa's the dead one, but she's not the one asking for heals. Why do I need heals? I'm tanking everything, like. For once, Elma's good on the defense side. Alright, I'm just gonna hit that soul voice when I can. Oh, I got invincibility off of that. We take those very much. Alexa died. Okay. Shouldn't be too big a deal. I believe double charge sliding slinger gives me TP, so I can even revive her if I needed to. Shouldn't have wasted that on soul voice. Oh well, Lynn's alive, and these guys are nothing. Like, look at that, even side slash is doing tons of damage. Yeah, I could probably keep myself alive with soul voices. I know the last one there is almost dead already, too. This is... Actually, Alexa has the highest level. How did she... Oh, no, she doesn't have the highest level. She's the second highest level, and she's still the dead one. Oh, actually, that one was almost full health. This might end up being an issue now. That is just me and Lynn appears to be doing absolutely nothing. Oh, I thought the front was the back. That might have screwed me. Alright, she's using Bullet Twister. Good thing is, Uncontrollable does keep playing after you've killed a tyrant. Alright, we got this. There we go. That was a legitimately good fight. Hold on. Advanced Soldier Assault Rifle, I don't think that's going to be very good. These might help. That's probably not going to help. A Humanoid Slayer might help if there's more ganglion, but I don't know. This Affinity mission is actually a relatively short one, so I'm okay with stalling slightly to do some exploration and just kind of fighting a tyrant out of nowhere. That's honestly kind of cool. I forgot there was a tyrant here. I don't know if I ever even fought that tyrant before, but I'm glad I did it at a level where it was actually actually posed a threat. Got some scale wreckage. Got a research probe off. That's not bad. And another passageway through here. Yeah, you could see the cave systems in X are rather deep. This will lead you into Yagami's Vista. Remember how I walked into the cave by mistake earlier? I was actually walking into the other side of that. Pretty cool. But I think that's actually basically, besides fighting a couple enemies that we haven't directly fought yet, I think that's everything this cave really has to offer, other than this side, maybe. Let's see. That's Caravan in there, but there's also... Whoops. I need to set up my recording space in a slightly better way. My mic is actually blocking about a third of my right eye. Alright. You know what? That guy's not a big deal, so we're just gonna run. So we've been to 2 of the 3 weird places in the cave, but what is this one? Appears to be another exit. This isn't a place we've been to before. So let's not fight Suids and see where it spit us out. Yeah, we're in that Tectinsula area that we went through also on Chapter 4. So you could, this cave is... It's not the most impressive Noctilum cave. That we will hopefully get to as part of the story later on. But still got a bunch of interesting stuff around just this tiny little area, which is more just showing this is a big video game. Big world, lots of things to do. And we're going to do another thing by not ignoring the... I guess Napon isn't really an elephant. Well, let's just talk to the Napon. Here we go.
This bring back memories. Tatsu finally back into Donga Caravan, where it all began.
Is that Tatsu?
Tatsu? No. Tatsu was eaten alive by Prone.
Dadapon! It's Dadapon!
Dadapon, cook dinner! Dadapon have presents?
Hey, wait 1 minute.
You left all these children behind?
Are you telling me you're actually just some middle-aged deadbeat?
Friends misunderstand. Tatsu's still sweet Nopon boy of 13.
Hush, little Pon. That is not your Dada Pon. That is your brother Pon.
Mama Pon!
That's Tatsu's mom?
Yes, Coco, Mama Pon of Tatsu.
Well, I suppose you'd better introduce us.
You know how they wanted to make fun of how Ricky was like the deadbeat dad, even though he seemed like a kid, and they were trying to do that, but also make fun of it by making Tatsu actually the kid. That was just badly written in general. I don't think it was any better in the original version, so you can't even get mad at the translators for that. Also, they were really lazy and copy-pasted the same model, the two models for like all 7 of his siblings, so we're just gonna ignore that and go to the next cutscene.
Coco never dreamed for a minute that Tatsu's still alive.
Tatsu also gave up hope when he was dragged off by nasty Prone. But then, new friend saved Tatsu.
Oh, where are Coco's manners? Coco is very pleased to meet Tatsu's hero pawn friends.
The pleasure is ours, Coco. I'm Elma, a friend of your son's.
And I'm Lynn. Nice to meet ya.
Oh, friend of Tatsu is so charming and obviously smart.
Tatsu is just glad to see Mama Pond safe.
Caravan scattered to 4 winds after attack.
That must have been terrible.
Tatsu thought home was gone forever.
I'm glad you made it back, Tatsu.
Thank you, Lindley. Oh, Tatsu is now 13 years old, Mama Pond. That means he is full-grown Nopon. And now Tatsu is ready to accept glasses Mama Pond says she hold until he turned 13.
Right. Those.
Are they special in some way?
Very. Dadapon wear glasses when he was young, Nopon. Tatsu inherited glasses, but promised not to wear them until all grown up.
Where's your father now?
Tatsu not want to talk about it.
Oh, sorry.
Coco sorry too, Tatsu. Coco was sure Tatsu was gobbled up. So Coco hurled glasses into sea. Is old Nopon tradition. Loved one entrusts item to sea, so it can float to absent Nopon.
But those glasses special. Glasses are only thing Tatsu have to remember Dadapon.
That's right. If she threw them in the ocean, they probably washed up somewhere.
Hey, Lindley, right. All hope not lost just yet.
Miss Coco, would you show me where you threw the glasses? I'll see if I can track the current.
Of course!
And they should be right about here.
That's not far from an LA.
Tatsu go there right away.
Alright, so now we've got to basically do Tatsu's work for him again. And we're going to a new place, I think, we haven't really been to. It's in a segment we've charted, but I don't know exactly how much we've been in that segment. So we'll head to the Shadow Rise. Southwest Primordia. And conveniently, that puts us directly in line to grab the item spot, which is just kind of sitting there on the ground. This was a very, very easy objective to get to. We can jump right into the cutscene.
No luck.
Same here.
Ah! Nasty beastie have Dadapon glasses and dirty mouth.
Are you sure?
Yes, Tatsu's super sure.
It's headed for the base of the falls.
Let's move.
And now we're chasing an Insidia, because since when did Insidias even live in this continent? I don't know. I don't think there were any easily visible ones outside of Noctilum until right now. I guess it could have come out of Noctilum. It's like there are a bunch of different kinds of Insidias in Noctilum that we saw. There were the spear ones that were easy to fight. There was Lambert the Divine Winds. There were the pike ones. There was probably a javelin kind, I think, where I was commenting on, oh, they named an enemy the same as a weapon class in the game. That's smart. I think I said that. But we actually don't have very far to go. And we can jump over Milesore tails because we're cool like that. Now, when she said it's headed for the base of the falls, she meant... I'm hoping that area up in there, because other than that, I really see no way to get to the spot while still being on the bottom of the falls. I'm assuming there is a cave in here that the Insidia went into. At least a road leading past them. There's treasure, like, right underneath us that isn't showing up. Here's the cave, at least. Here's a cave. Discover the Headwater Cavern. So, this is where the water from the falls starts. Or, I guess which lake is it on the... Yeah, this is where the water that goes into Biano Lake comes from. So this is cool. I like this kind of world building where it's flat out building a geography that makes sense too, as well as characters and inhabitants of the world. The way the world itself works together is good. It's like, as in, it's alien, obviously, just looking at any of the creatures that live on the planet, but it's also put together in a way that makes sense. If you have waterfalls and you have water flowing somewhere, there's still got to be a place for the water to start out. And that's basically the entire purpose of this cavern. As you can see, it's coming from up in the rocks somewhere. It actually falls down here to somewhere else other than the falls. Then it goes into the lake. I'm talking too much about geography and stuff when I should be heading for the mission objective that I've been completely brushing off. But good world design is too good to not talk about. Guess we can't go up there, so we'll head this way instead. I am still playing as Elma. I will probably switch to Lynn for the next mission. Because obviously I'm going to be playing as myself for the story mission. But now we walk in here and... a level 22... They were mean on this one. Level 22 Bizarre Insidia. The Scorpios are all level 12, that's not a big deal. To somehow get the red item ore behind that guy. Thankfully you don't have to fight it off. You can skirt around it decently well. I actually hid behind the Scorpios to get that. Anyway!
Yay! Tatsu got them back!
I'm really happy for you.
Coco will be thrilled to hear it. Let's go share the news.
Right!
You know what? You know what? They keep the Insidia here, even after you've gotten the mission objective. So, why not? Why not just see how awfully this will go? Especially as soon as Lynn, or someone aggroes all the Scorpios, too. So, let's see. This is... Remember, you got Black Tar playing. There's not any Tyrant that has to do with this at all. And this is still going to be a much more difficult fight than the one against the Tyrant and, 6 lackeys from before. Because this enemy is 4 levels above our strongest party member, who is support. Actually, what am I talking about? Why are we doing so well? Actually, why are we doing so well? I guess they made it, level 22 to be intimidating, but one that you could still beat or something, because that went down a lot easier than it should have. And now we could just myrtleate all these Lapis Scorpios without any sense of difficulty or remorse. I totally wasted Primer. This does boost TP as well. I honestly forgot it did that. I thought it was just critical power, which wouldn't make sense because Upper Hand also does that. I should get rid of Upper Hand for something else. I don't know what I'm doing here. I have 2 arts on Elma too. I'm going to very much screw around with Elma's arts. Because it's playing as her now is getting me to realize that I don't have very good art setup for her. So I can fix that later before I put her back on the AI. And I assume I want to do that with Lynn for the next mission. So I know that she's got a decent art setup. That's even the AI wouldn't be able to do badly with. But we'll do that after we're done with the mission, so it's time to see the Milfapon now. Yes, the old Dragontail tree is the closest warp you have and will ever get to the Caravan itself. And yes, because this is the first instance of a settlement of any sort outside of NLA, you will be coming back here a lot. And yes, that is the closest warp you have to this the entire time. There are more Nopon caravans. They're all their own landmarks. It's better that way. Let's talk to Coco. See what she has to say.
Unbelievable! Tatsu really find glasses!
Is Mama Pon proud of Tatsu?
Mama Pan is proud that Tatsu have wonderful friends to help.
There's no fooling her.
Go on, Tatsu. Try on glasses.
Right. Well, glasses give Tatsu refined and mature look, right?
Ah, Coco reminded of Hubby Pon when he was young. Tatsu looks just like Nopon that Coco first fall in love with.
Those are your memento of your father?
Memento? Not even funny, Linley. Linley make it sound like Tatsu Dadapon already kicked bucket.
Wait, he's alive? Sorry, I thought...
So where is your father then?
Hubby Pon chosen as Hero Pon of Legend for this year.
Right! Ancient Nopon tradition says Hero Pon of Legend go off to fight wicked gods. This year was turn of Dadapon.
I'm not sure it's a good idea to pick heroes based on terms.
Still, it's quite the honor.
Honor is less important than paycheck. Hubby Pon better slay few dozen gods if he plans to feed many children. He have until end of year to rack up bonus and cover expenses.
Oh, come on.
Please take good care of Tatsu, friends.
Are you sure you don't want to stay with your family?
Friends not need Tatsu anymore?
Yeah, actually, we never really...
What did Linley say?
Nothing.
Blade is true home of Tatsu now. Besides, now Tatsu can come back and visit Caravan anytime.
This is true.
Just remember, Tatsu is next in line to be Caravan leader. Work hard with nice friends and become Nopon worthy of title.
He's going to lead you?
Did Coco forget to mention? Present leader of Dodonga Caravan is Coco.
What?
So one day, Tatsu will follow in footsteps of Mama Pon. Then Tatsu will be most important Nopon in Caravan.
This is legendary Nopon spice. Coco want friends to have it.
Really? Gee, thanks!
Okay, Mama Pon. Tatsu leaving, but we'll visit again soon.
Mama Pon will be waiting.
Okay, first thing, if you look at your rewards list, there is no legendary Nopon spice in there. Second thing is, the reason Tatsu isn't as good as Ricky is because Tatsu is basically what would happen if one of Ricky's children went on the adventure instead of him. So yeah, that's why he's not best Nopon. Third thing is, there we go. There's our quest. I might do that depending on how long Elma's arts take. I will accept this. We'll finish it at the beginning of the next episode, depending on it. Wordy turned panic to crisis. What next? Meh. Someone, anyone, help! This is tale of woe for everyone involved, but mostly for Nosusu. Nosusu finally opened stores selling traditional handicraft, but customer traffic is terrible. At this rate, Nosusu go out of business in no time. Nosusu nowhere near ready to close up shop yet, but what can Nosusu do? Grampy Pon of Friend Pon of Cousin Pon of Grampy Pon of Granny Pon of Nosusu ran shop here when Granny Pon was young. Nosusu grew up on stories of success of shop, stories of how everyone was happy. Grampy Pawn of Friend Pawn of Cousin Pawn of Grampy Pawn of Granny Pawn passed technique of handicraft making down to Nosusu. Spreading those across all of space and time is a lifelong dream of Nosusu. Nosusu believe all different races on Mirror would love traditional handicrafts of Napon. That is why Nosusu tries so hard. But it no use. Dream of Nosusu now lying in tiny broken pieces. At this rate, Nosusu will have no choice but to close shop. Technique for making handicrafts will die out with Nosusu. If only Nosusu had some signature product that could draw in crowd. Actually, Friend looked familiar. Nosusu has definitely met Friend before. Oh, right! Human Friend knows Tatsu. Human! Ah, that perfect! Friend must understand that handicrafts of Napon are terribly unpopular with humans. But human friends could all wear Napon hats. That is simply amazing idea. With right materials, Nosusu can design hat that all humans will love. Please help Nosusu with this dream. Hat made from 6 noctilucent dragonflies, some Haranega cotton, and 2 lava mangoes. Nosusu not know why Nosusu have British accent just to say word cotton. Can Nosusu count on Friend? Okay, so actually, all we need are 2 random collectibles in Noctilum. So that's pretty cool. We could come back and we could finish that off anytime. I thought that this was going to be like a kill an enemy thing, but the only thing we're missing is collectibles, and the only thing that can really get us those is time, so we might as well wait that one out. Anyway, let's fix Elma's arts, because they're not in the best state right now. Yeah, she has 2 auras, and both primer and upper hand, one of which grants critical power. Okay, look, level 3 primer has a 0.4 second greater cooldown than level 1 upper hand for the exact same effect. We can get rid of upper hand. Let's see which aura to get rid of. Shadowrunner is boost potential, boosts back damage, and disables enemy detection, which is nice. Early bird, other evasion stuff. I'm going to get rid of that. Let's see, we've got 2 more arts to play with now. Let's see what's not equipped. So we don't have 100 shells is a good thing. It's just cool looking art in general, but we're not going to learn that for 2 more class ranks. Let's see, these 3 I'm going to keep. Stream Edge I'm going to keep. Yeah, Elma doesn't have backslash. I forgot she didn't learn that at all. So we can give her another green, another red, or another orange. I want to give her Ghost Factory, but I don't want to give her a 3rd TP art. Decoy is better with a different art than this, but Ghost Factory, it has a really cool name, so I can forgive it for that. Electric Surge deals ether damage. That might be useful later, but not right now. Blood Sacrifice is TP based, but she builds TP decently well by herself, and she's squishy enough where letting herself get hurt is probably a bad idea. Killing Machine would be good once I have 100 shells, probably. Once I have both of these 2, actually. Killing Machine would be better. Then Thirsty Edge is HP recovery. That could work well with Blood Sacrifice, but I don't feel like dropping Shadowrunner for that quite yet. Violent Streak, though, I'll give her that in this slot. Then we've got between... choose from, we've got Ghost Factory, Electric Surge, Blood Sacrifice, Killing Machine, and Upper Hand. I guess I'll give her Electric Surge just to give her more attack stuff. We'll see how well that works, but now that we're done with that, what I'm going to do is head back to the commercial district. First off, to show you the segment where I accepted the ties that bind, because I never showed that off directly. Alright, so the square thing for the Affinity mission was right in here, was where it was. So that's where you accept it. The requirement was level 15. I think chapter 4 completed. And up to 4 party members. So that is all good. Now, we've got
Did you hear?
a couple other Affinity missions just in the area that we could take on, but I only want to do 1 more before the chapter. So we could grab Meeting Yelv. Probably should grab meeting Yelv, but that might be a post-Chapter 5 thing. Actually, that is definitely better to do post-Chapter 5. Let's run through a car. Then we've got Renewed Will, which is the required Affinity mission for Chapter 5. So that's a definite good. And then, back on the other side, there's one more Affinity mission that I don't think can even be done right now. I got a Primordia segment, though. Over here. Which is 9 lives. You need to be level 20. And actually, it's a level 20 Chapter 4. Because they do... Also, this is important. Tora now shows up as a random NPC in NLA. Where you can just sort of ask him about Napon stuff that Tatsu's to Tatsu to tell you. And here's Justin, still with his broken down car. I am pretty sure... Did we get the stuff to give to him yet? Strong Overriding Will. Yeah, that didn't get any affinity, surprisingly. I don't remember the voice I used for Justin, but... Anyway... He's trying to make us heroes. He joined Blade to meet heroes. Okay, there we go. I guess I did get the parts without realizing it. So we'll give him 2 of those. And... there we go. That's a finished mission. So we'll take that. There we go. We'll be heroic, but I don't think we're the kind of hero that he thinks we are. We'll just go with that. So he'll be on his merry way now.
Another step closer to my dream.
And I think Alexa leveled... Hold on. I'm going to check Alexa's arts quickly. She hasn't learned 8 yet. She got her useless art, her art that kind of doesn't do anything unless you've got a Skell. Spiral Horn, Arcing Horn, Furious Blast, Power Dive she started out with. And she got Overwhelm, which is one of her signature arts, which is the reverse of Electric Surge. Does more damage the higher HP she has. So, which is good because she has me in the party as support. But anyway, we did an Affinity mission. We saw some interesting Tatsu-based writing, and it wasn't bad the whole time because Tatsu wasn't food. So, now we're going to temporarily say goodbye to Alexa. And next time, now that we are down to 3 members of our party, and I forgot to put Lynn in the lead when I said I was going to put Lynn in the lead. There we go. Next time, we'll take on Renewed Will. Till then, I'm Luxin, signing off.